My name's Lesley Harridge. I'm an advanced case manager here in Aylesbury, which is a very fancy title for a community matron. Now, community matron is usually a fairly senior nurse who's specialised in long-term conditions, which includes things like chest diseases such as emphysema or bronchitis, and we help to coordinate and care for patients in their own home so they don't have to go into hospital at the drop of a hat, which most people prefer.
Well, there's no need for me to be in a hospital because there's nothing they can do for me. As long as I've got my oxygen and my oxygen levels are all right and I haven't got a bad cold or chesty cough or anything. I don't need anybody. I need my tablets and that's all.
Well, today we can look after people at home that will previously definitely have been admitted to hospital because they were so poorly. We can look after patients with things like, say, chest disease at home. We can provide lots of services, community physiotherapy. They can come in, do your chest physio at home. We can provide oxygen at home. And then there are people like me that come in on a very regular basis, once, maybe more than once, maybe twice a day, to monitor the progress of your illness and ensure that all is going well and that you're making a good recovery.
As I said, the background is that I had to go, because of the shortage of breath, I had to go onto this machine, which is very good of them. You see, they gave me this machine which British Oxygen take care of and manage, and I use that.
Well, the benefits of being at home are often psychological. It's much nicer to be looked after at home in your own bed, surrounded by the people you love. You can do what you like, not what the ward routine demands. You can watch television quite loudly if you want. You can have your meals when you want. You can eat what you want, and you can probably get a much better night's sleep in your own bed rather than a noisy hospital ward.
Well, the first thing I don't like about hospitals is the noise and the amount of people in the wards which you can't help, and the second thing is the visitors, because sometimes you go in hospital and you're not feeling well and you like just to be quiet and they're still, but the bloke next door wants the telly on there and the crowd's round his bed and it's not very nice. But if I'm at home, I can do what I want, when I want. I can lay on the bed, I can go to sleep, I can watch telly, whatever I want to do, can't I?
Well, I think this service is absolutely brilliant. I love this job and I want to promote this job because I hope that one day, when I'm older and poorly and may need this service, that it's still up and running, because I would much rather be looked after at home rather than in hospital. Wouldn't you?
Well, it gives you the freedom to do what you want, you know, being in your own home and have the food that you like, not being unhappy about the food or the noise or privacy, isn't it, really, isn't everything? And if you can have that and still have the treatment from the doctors when you need it, who wants to go in hospital? There's people with lots worse off this and accidents and things like that, then they have to, and that's what it's needed for, isn't it? Not the old ones, really.